Yeah, be no young nigga with the most money. Take her home, skeeter like I'm Doug Funny. Patty mayonnaise packs in my left hand.
Hi all, a warm welcome to our channel Easy Way to Professional Success. Thank you for 100 plus subscribers. It means a lot. In this video, we're going to learn whole aptitude in a single video. Isn't it interesting? Yes. So the aptitude required for campus interviews as well as your preparation of bank exams, group 1 exams, all the stuff will be covered in one single video. While we are waiting, let us get into our section. So the aptitude topics to be discussed in this video are boards, percentages, calendar questions, ratios and proportions, ratio and percentage mixed problem, simple interest, and calculation of profit and loss, time and work, number systems, averages, partnership, pipes and cisterns, trains, nothing but time, speed and distance problems. So our first topic is boards. Let us check the question. If the boat is moving against the stream at 14 kilometers per hour and along, that is downward the stream at 28 kilometers per hour, then we have to find out the speed of the stream. It is very simple. Firstly, we write the formula. Speed of the stream is upstream downstream minus upstream by 2. So the downstream speed is 28. Upstream speed is 14. By 2 is simply 14 by 2 is nothing but 7. So the answer for speed of stream is 7 kilometers per hour. Let's move on to our second question. That is percentages. Percentages, you have to remember only one formula, that is obtain marks or obtain thing by actual thing into 100. Let us check the question. There is a father. A father distributed his assets to his sons A and B and C in some parts. Let it may be 5, 3 and 2 respectively. It means 5 to A, 3 to B and 2 to C. Next, if his total assets is 5 lakhs, find each son's percentage. So the total essentially is 5 lakhs. So how can we calculate the percentage of this? So it's very simple. So A's part is 5 by total. Total is 5, that is of A, plus B is 3 and 2 is C. A's part is 5 by 10, that is 1 by 2. It means 50% of total assets. And B's is 3 by total, that is 10. 3 by 10 is 33%, 30%. And C's is 2 by 10 is 20%. So our total assets is 5 lakhs. So A's is 50% of 5 lakhs. It means 1 by 2 of 5 lakhs is 2.5 lakhs and B's is 30% of 5 lakhs. So it is 1 by 3 into 5. So as I'm saying, B's is 30% of 5 lakhs. It means 0.3 into 5 is 1.5 lakhs and C's is 20% of 5 lakhs. It is simply 0.2 into 5 is 1 lakh. So let us go to the next question. Profit and loss. In profit and loss, you need to remember only 3 things. SP, CP, either and profit or loss. SP is the selling price, CP is the cost price. We can simply write one simple formula. Profit is SP minus CP by CP and loss is CP minus SP by CP. So let us go to a question. A man bought a land for rupees 3 lakhs. So this is the CP and sold it for 4 lakhs 20,000. So this is the SP. What is his profit or loss? We'll just simply do cost price minus selling price and then we can go for it is either profit or loss. So cost price is 3 lakhs. Selling price is 4 lakhs 20,000. So as selling price is more, I think it may be a profit. So we'll apply the formula. Profit is equal to SP minus CP by CP. So SP is 4,20,000 minus 3 lakhs by CP. Again, it is 3 lakhs into 100. This is the percentage. So this is 4,20,000 minus 3 lakh something. So simply forget these things. Just make it 420 minus 300 by 300. It's simply 120 by 300. You cancel the zeros. You can do it by 6 table. 6 2s, 6 5s. So it is 2 by 5, nothing but 0.4 into 100%. So it is 40%. So the profit is 40% here. Let us go for the calendar question. The question is like, if Jan 1st of 2008 is Monday, and if Jan 1st of, what is the day that falls of Jan 1st 2010? So the important formula is, we have to write the number of odd days in a year. As the number of days is 365, 365 by 7, 365 is the number of days and 7 is the number of days in a week. So the remainder is 1. But in a leap year, as the number of days are 366, remainder is equal to 2. So in a leap year, the odd days is 2. So from 2008 to 2010, the dates are same, but the years we have to calculate. We also know 2008 or 2012, 2016. The multiples of 4 is definitely a leap year. So the number of odd days is 2 here. And in 2010, so we have one more year in the middle. That is 1 of 2009. So the number of odd days is 2 plus 1, 3 days. So if it falls on Monday, what is the day on Jan 1st, 2010? So we have to just make Monday plus odd. Odd is 3. So Monday plus 3. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So our answer is Thursday. So numbers. A question is like this. Multiple of 7 which leaves a remainder of 4 when divided by these numbers. The numbers are 6, 9, 15, 18. So we have the options called 74, 104, 184, 364. Very simple. If we don't know the calculation, we can have small logic for this. So in the options we are having 74, 104, 184, 364, right? Let us compare the options with the divided numbers. So if anything is close, 6 is nothing, no one is starting with 6, 9 is not there, 15 is also not there. We have an option called 18. So we have small trick with this. As 18 is there, if 18 divides 184, 18 times 180, remainder is 4. So we get the remainder 4. As one option is succeeded, we'll go with the other options, 6. So when 6 divides 180, the remainder is 30. Like the question is 30, we'll get the answer 14. 4, like remainder is 4. So when we're going with 9, so when we are going with 9, so 9 divided by 184, the quotient is 20, the remainder is same 4. And when we're going with 15, 15 divides 184, so 15 12 is 180, the remainder is 4. So for every option we got it. If you are doing for 74, what happens is, like if we do the 74 divided by 6, like 6 divided 74, six ones are 6, 14, 6 2s 12. As the remainder is 2, we can completely eliminate 74. So we can do the other question. 6 divided 104. 6 1s 6, 44 is the remainder. 6 7s are 42. The remainder is also 2, but the remainder should be 4. So we can eliminate this choice also. So as we have completed with 18, 184, we can go with the 364. So when this 364 is divided by 6, you can check it out. 6 36, so it is 0. Next it is 4. So we'll just keep 0, and like as the remainder is also 4 here. So if you are performing the same operation with 9, 15 and 18, it becomes 4 because 6 actually is 3 into 2. So here 9 is 3 into 3. So 15 is 3 into 5. But the question is the least number which divides is. So we have 184 and 364. So as 184 is the smallest number which is divided by these 4 numbers, our option is 184. So our next question is on ratios. So a question is like this. It's very simple. Ratio A, like the rice A cost is 15 per kg, and we have one more rice item. Rice B cost is 20 per kg. So two rice of different qualities and two different costs. So the question here is, what ratio they are mixed to get a worth of 17 per kg. So rice A and rice B mixed in some proportion. We don't know the ratio, so that the obtained rice is of the cost 17 per kg. So we have some options here. So how to approach for this question? As 17 is per kg, let us simply add 2 zeros is 17. It is just like, or 1 0, that is 170. So we have to multiply this 15 with x and 20 with y to get this 170. So as we don't know how much ratios, we simply multiply these and this equal with 5. Okay, so 15 into 5 and 20 into 5. So 15 into 5 gives 75 and 20 into 5 gives nothing but 100. So we'll just add up this. The one is 175, but we have to get 170, right? So what we'll do is, we have to reduce this one term, minus 1, and we have to add. So as this small number, we can add this one term, and this big number we can reduce one term. So we'll make it 5 minus 1, we'll make it 5 plus 1. Sorry, this is 5 minus 1. So 15 into 4 and 15, yeah, it's going simple. 15 into 6 and 20 into 4. 15 into 6 is 90. 20 into 4 is 80. If we combine both the things, the answer is 170, which is what is required. The simple logic here is, I just added a 0 to just equalize both options with the combined ratio. So we have used this 6 times, we have used this 4 times. So A is the ratio 6, B's ratio is 4. You have to check for the options. 2 is to 3, 6 is to 5, 6 is to 4, 3 is to 4. And the answer is 6 is to 4. So the logic I have observed, this is multiplying both the numbers with 5 and just going up and down. Okay? Yeah. The next question is time and work. So the question is like this. 10 men are working for 10 hours a day. Work it for 20 days to complete a certain work. Okay? So how much time will it take if 15 men working for 8 hours? So the firstly it was 10 men and nextly it was 15 men. So the men has increased and the working hours of 10 was reduced to 8 hours. So how much time it would take for these people to complete the task? So we have simply a formula called M into D, M1 into D1 into H1 by W1 is equal to M2 into D2 into H2 by W2. So is M is the number of members, D is the days, H is the hour, and W is the H is the hours and W is the work. So we are just calculating the works, right? So we can simply make it like this. Number of men of working is first is 10. They work for 10 days. So D1 is 10 and hours is, sorry, the hours is, days are 20, hours is 10, is some certain work, and number of men is 15 here. Days we don't know, into hours is 8 by W2. So if you want to get W2, what we'll do is, we'll just cross multiply this, but before that we'll make a simple calculation. If we divide with 5 3s, 5 4s, and if we are dividing with this one, 1s, 2s. So the remaining thing here is 100 by W1 is equal to 6 by W2. So if you want to get W2 is equal to 100 by 6 into W1. So 100 by 6 is nothing but 16, 4 by 6. 16 into 6 is 96 and 4 is 100. So it is 100 by 6. So they have worked for 16 4 by 6 or 16 2 by 3 days. So the logic is very simple here. If the number of men has increased and if the hours are increased, so the work time decreases. But here the men increased, work decreased. So the option was made it to 16 2 by 3 days, and 18, 20, 1 by 3, 24 all are wrong options. So simple interest. A question is like this. A sum becomes rupees 815 in 3 years and rupees 854 in 4 years. So we have to calculate the principal amount. So for this, we'll write these things. If A is the sum, it became 815 in 3 years and 854 in 4 years. So the simple logic is that as the difference is 1 year, we just want to make the difference of these two amounts. It is 854 minus 815, that is simply 39. So for 1 year, it amounted 39. What was the sum or what was the principal amount? It means after 4 years, the amount is 854. So before 4 years means 854 minus 4 of the difference is 39. So 854 minus 4 into 39 is 136. So it is 156. So answer is 698. So if you are going for the averages question, the question is like this. There are 5 numbers and we used to find the average. The average of 80, 82, 84, 86, 88 is. So average is sum of numbers by total numbers. It is 80 plus 82 plus 84 plus 86 plus 88 by 5. So this is 80 plus 82 is 162, this is 246, this is 332 and this is 420. 420 by 5 is 5. Oh my god, so big to calculate, right? So we'll just eliminate this one. We observe this. All these are multiples of, all these are the values in 80. So let us take 80 as common and we can directly take the average of 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 0 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. So 20 by 5 is 4 and we have 80 here. So the average is 80 plus 4, nothing but 84. Or we can say, as these terms are in the consecutive even order, as the number of terms is 5, the middle one becomes the average. So if you are applying the same question, same topic or same trick to this odd numbers, it also becomes the same. 81, 83, 85, 87, 89. So the middle number 85 becomes the average. So without calculating, just by the logical guess, you're making it. Or if the question is like this, if the question says of 4 terms, what we will do? Average of 20, 25, 30, 35. So here, as the number of terms are 4, we'll not apply this method. We'll just make the calculation or the addition of the alternate numbers. It becomes easy. 25 plus 35 is 60. 20 plus 30 is 50. 60 plus 50 by 4. This is 110 by 4, nothing but 27.5. So the other way of doing averages. Next, let's go to partnerships. So there are 2 friends or 2 persons, A and B. They have invested something. A invested 10k for 1 year and B invested 20,000 rupees for 6 months only. So profit is 5k, that is 5,000. What is B's share? So A's is 10k for 1 year, that is 12 months. B's is 20k 6 months. Profit is 5k. B's is question. So we can simply make A is 10k into 12 months. Let us take some 120 as a random value, and B is 20k into 6 months is 120. We have observed that the amount is 120 and 120 and that is similar. So we can say that they have invested in the same amount. So if the profit is something, so A's will be profit by 2, that is 5k by 2, 2.5k. Similarly, base is also 2.5k. So if the ratio is like this, or if the amount is only for 3 months, then we can say this is 20 into 3, that is 60. So A's share is 120 by 120 plus 60, that is 2 by 3 into 5k, and B's is 60 by 60 plus 120, that is 1 by 3 into 5k is something like 1667 rupees. So we have understand this. Let us go to pipes and cisterns. We have two pipes, or we have two pipes. Yes, the first pipe is going to fill the tank, that is, it acts in a positive way. Second pipe is going to empty, it acts in a negative way. Pipe A, pipe B. Pipe A takes 4 hours, pipe B takes 9 hours. So the question here is, the both pipes are working simultaneously. It means at a time. One thing is opening, other thing is closing. So how much time it takes to completely fill the tank? Okay. So if we simply do like this, A is positive energy, so plus 1 by 4, and B is acting reversely, so it is minus 1 by 9. So if you're making this sum, this is 9 minus 4 by 36, that is LCM, it is 5 by 36. So in order to find out the time, we should just make the reciprocal of this. It is 36 by 5, nothing but 7.2 hours, or in order to say 7 hours, and 20% of 1 hour is 12 minutes. So it is 7 hours, 12 minutes. If here the case is 2 pipes, if 3 pipes are acting, so let us check. If pipe A is working for 4 hours to fill, pipe B is of 4 hours, and pipe C is is emptying the tank in 9 hours. So the sum becomes 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. So it is like, as LCM is 36, it is 9 plus 9 minus 4 by 36, 14 by 36. So to get the hours, we'll just simply invert the ratio. This is 36 by 14. Oh, this is 18 and this is 7. So this is 2, 4 by 7. It is something like 4 parts of 7 is something like 2 hours, 33 minutes in approximate way. So this is about pipes and cisterns. We are going to deal with compound interest. So the question is like this: difference between simple interest, compound interest, compounded annually for 2 years. At the rate of interest is 4%, the amount is ₹1. He is asking to find out the principal amount. So CI minus SI gave 1 rupee for 2 years. So if you are closely checking the options, we have one thing. Interest is 4% here. So 4% for 2 years is 8% for SI. But what is 4% for CI? Here interest is equal to amount into 1 plus rate of interest 4 by 100 into number of years 2 for this compound interest. So amount into 1 plus 0.04 whole square. This is A into 1.04 whole square, that is A into 1.0816. So and the value of simple interest is A into 1.04. So if you are just taking the subtraction, it happens is 0.0416. So our options is something like 600, 645, 505, 625. So we have to make a calculation in such a way that if you are multiplying the last decimal part along with one option, we have to get the amount should be 1. So let us be logical. Something, if we multiplying 16 into 0, 0, we will not get 1 because, okay, so let us closely observe the options. Here it is 625 is there. So if you are multiplying 625 with the last 2 digits, 625 into 0.0016. So this is just like 625 into, so 16 by 1000. So if you multiply with 25, 25s, this is 40, 8 2s, 8 5s. So it is 5 ones, 5 tens. Sorry, 5 ones and 5 5s. So it is 5 into 2 is equal to 10. But as you are taking the decimal point, let us consider this is as 1. So we'll directly get answer is 1. So you'll be getting an option, you'll get in doubt. Why can't we take this 525, sir? So if you're making with this 525 into 0.0016. So as 5 into 16 is something 80 plus some value, it will go up to 0.83 but not 1. So simple way of verifying the answers is 625. And if you observe one thing carefully, 4% into something should give 1. So definitely 4 into 25 is 1. It can only be 525 and 625. So we have directly got 625 answer. So remove all the 3 options. Okay, our next topic is trains. Moving on to trains, the question is, a 160 meter train runs at a speed of 54 kilometers per hour. How long it will take to cross a platform of 110 meter? So in calculating length, we can take length is equal to length of the train plus length of the platform. Length of the train is 160 meter and the length of the platform is 110 meter. So total length is 270 meter. The question here is time taken to cross a platform. Time is equal to question. Speed is equal to 54 kmph. Now to convert into meters per second, we have formula 54 into anything by 5 into 18. 18 once, 18 3. It is 15 meters per second. So our question is to calculate time. Time is equal to distance by speed. Distance is 270 meters. That is nothing but the length of the platform by speed is 15. So we are doing calculations. 15 ones, 15 18s. So time required to cross the platform for a train is 18 seconds. Then we are moving to time and work. This is something interesting question. Here A works twice as fast as B. So let us take A is equal to 2x and B works twice as fast as C. So here B is equal to 3x. So C is equal to simply x. The question here is, if all together they can complete to a work in 5 days, find out the time taken by C. So A plus B plus C completes work in 5 days. So the logic is like, so if A can do a work in 1 day, it takes 1.5 like double days, or the A's capacity is half of B's capacity is half of A, and C's capacity is 1/3 of C. It means 1/2 into 1/3, that is 1/6 of A. So as these 3 persons can combine and do some work, so 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/6 is nothing but 1 plus 6 plus 2, 8/3, that is, oh, it is 3 plus 1/6, 1 plus 4/6, 10/6, nothing but 5/3. So 5/3 is all together can do a work. So the total work is for 5 days. So 5/3 into 5 is the total number of working days. So how much time it will be taken by C. So as you see, C has a speed of 1 by 6 of this total 5 by 3. 1 by 6 of 5 by 3, nothing but 5 by 18. So the work capacity is 25 by 3. So he can do it in 25 by 3 by 5 by 18, or 25 by 3 into 18 by 5. 5 ones, 5 fives, 3 ones, 3 6. So C alone can do a work in 30 days. So finally we have come to the end of the video. I hope this video will serve definitely for your success in campus interviews and any of the competitive exam you take. Thanks for watching this, and please share it if you find it useful. Okay, so please do subscribe. Thank you very much.
Yeah, be no young nigga with the most money. Take her home, skeeter like I'm Doug Funny. Patty mayonnaise packs in my left hand.